Yeah, not really. I know it's pretty much supposed to be used to deliver to your person and such, but yeah, I love robots. It's the main thing I do, especially when I try to get through increasingly what's called hard mod packs. Without that, it would be pretty much impossible for me to do it within my normal time frame. I just wouldn't have time to do it. Let's do you. You're fine, you're fine. You are producing. And what do you do with the flue gas then? Pretty much go into active carbon. It's used for plankton. That's why we need to have at least some kind of buffer. But this one is quite good to get done. Can also go directly into ash. Wow, we can get a ton of ash from this process, to be honest. How much? Oh wait, we do have a ton of ash, so there's no need for that. But I was lacking that at some point to produce wood. They actually have most to get this upgrade as well in the future. Yeah. Right now, into syngas with you in our filter. Five, six. Let's just craft 6 of you for now, just to get the ball rolling. Let's see, filter. Is that just in the corner? Oh, I can get refined syngas as well. That's not what I want at the moment. I just want this one. But this one requires 3k every 7 seconds. That means that just one output from one of these is not gonna cut it. It's pretty much a one-to-one. At least in terms of inputs. Let's check this. Please put you here. Please take one of you. And if it's a one-to-one, then it's quite easy to set up as well. Do something like this maybe. Blue gas out. Because at 1.5 seconds, then this one goes 5 times a second. That's 250 plus the other one. So that means about 375 every second. This one takes 3k, so it's pretty much a one-to-one. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll do it here so we have it inside a somewhat manageable size. And oh wait, if I move you up 1, how is the hitbox? The hitbox is right there. So does that mean the hitbox even? That is fine in terms of hitbox. And that means we have 2 slots right here. Input the flue gas. That means we can have it inside this little square. Barrels in, right there. That goes around and outputs this way. Means we've put you into the corner. Then we need to have one of you. We can put you up here. Just to have some kind of measuring stick. Syn gas. Please empty that one. Yeah, I could. But in case I want to expand this one. And I want to... You are somewhat correct. And you are actually completely correct. But by doing this, it makes it harder to expand out in the future when I don't know the ratios correctly. I could probably just do it in here. You are correct. But it's so much easier doing this in case I need syngas produced somewhere or consumed sometime in the future. Let's just check one thing. Is flue gas is not really used for... How many other places can this be produced? Because we have a ton of other places where it's also produced. So I actually have more places I want to consume from than just this process right here. And if I do it in a separate cell at perfect ratio, I'll need to do this in every cell I make going forward, instead of just have one centralized location. So it's pretty much a case, do we do decentralized processing or do we do centralized processing? And I kind of want to do decentralized because of recipes like this in the future. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know, we'll see. I might get, what's called? Smarter, it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, smarter. Wiser in 100 hours. So if you take you and add you, let's say right here. Can I then just do this one below? They just output it up this way. I think I can. And then you'll just go this way. And pretty much collect up from whatever else we need. Oh wait, this is a 1-to-1. No wait, never mind, this is a 1-to-1. Idiot. This is not a 1-to-1. So let's try and see if we can get this to work as I am intending it to. This should make it modular downwards in terms of power poles. And please request the flue gas barrels, as many as we can. That will output this one. Oh, we need the active coal. It needs 5, so that's pretty much just one chest will be fine enough for that. So right here. Also typical, the power pole can't reach them. Can I do that? Can. Hopefully we have enough active carbon for this. Offering 500. That's fine, let's get barrels out up here. That'd be overkill. So now that we have this one, that means you should start to produce. Just a second. Let's see how this goes. And this one is going to be done about the same time that this, a bit before this hits 6k. So yeah, almost a 1-to-1. So this is fine. And we can consume all the flue gas this way. Oh, do we need it? That we do need to do. We need to upgrade that one and that one. Get the throughput through fast enough. Otherwise this is just lacking. Yeah, look at all that syngas. That's gonna go back into the base and help us out a lot. How about over here? We're not even producing, what's it called? Flue gas that fast yet. But we have it. One to 3 more to finish this production cell. Get it going. So that's actually not a bad setup. Let's just do this. We'll craft the pipes ourselves. It's fine. So please consume all of this. We're going to pretty much keep up now. Pretty much. That's good. Let's just double this while we're looking at it. Triple it, because that way I don't have to think about it for the foreseeable future. And active carbon is keeping up nicely. So there we are. That is syngas production running much smoother. And we're using a lot of natural gas to do it. I'm guessing we still have a ton of natural gas not being consumed. So let's do one quick thing here. Take you, please remove that part. And set you up to make gas refineries. It's tar production set up somewhere. Washers we have. Want this to get produced in the base. That is that one. Get an upgrade for you. Let's get you down here and then make the one you're missing. That was the tar processing. Tar processing. And take you there. That is fine. Let's move these two back to the base. Or the mall, that is, so we can easily expand this out in the future. So right here. There we go. That is slowly but surely making sure we have some all the time. That means this will get built. Let's just expand it out one. Missing 4 inserters, seriously? Are we using so many that we can't keep up anymore? No. I was just complaining a bit, so do that and do that. So now we can pretty much leave this behind. It should... Yeah, it is consuming way faster than we can produce it. Let's just do this as well. A second one for the future proofing. And that will slowly get built. That's a very nice syngas production. We have things going in spades. You can go away. You can go away. You are fine over here. Robots. Ooh, you need to get upgraded. So let's do something that I normally do pretty much one of the first few episodes of the Let's Plays I do. It'd be that the entry level to no, not the entry level to Megabase, but Factorio and such. And Industrial Revolution. And that is setting up automatic robots to be produced or put into the network. There we go, Crowder. Take me back. Fish. Plus with that, then it will also expand. Oops, that's another power pole. Sorry about that. And let's go this way and set it up quite close to the mall. Because I also need to set up... Ooh, sorry. Everything's still working. Because if we get that set up, then we should be somewhat good. Also need the robots. Let's start with those. So, logistic robots, please go. Construction robots, please go. They'll give us a chest. Then we'll go down here. Because I have circuitry now, so that is pretty much what we need to get this to work. And stupid power poles. Please go away. Look a bit better. So 2 requested chests, 1, 2, 2 inserters, there and there. And then we'll hook these up right there and right there. And if you new guys that haven't seen me do this before, or seen anyone do it before, if you hook these up with logistic wires, you can click on it and it gives you read robot statistics. Click that one instead. We must keep this one. If you then say available logistic robots X, you can see here right now we have 0 available. If you say if X is less than, let's for example 50. If X is less than 50, you will work. And then we'll just have logistic robots in this one. That is slowly going to be built up here. As soon as we get simple circuits. Then we do exactly the same thing with C or Z. And so if that is less than 50, you'll work. And I'll input construction robots. That way we have a nice loop where if I start to expand the base, robots will just keep getting added. And when I don't need more robots, it'll just stop. So a very nice piece of automation. Let's just get this one working a bit so you can see it in action. Goes down, gets delivered, gets put in. As soon as this one gets delivered at least. Let's do it with these. Let's pick this up and I'll show you. In case I have 19 in this one, it will slowly input them. And then our base becomes better and better as long as things are lacking. That is quite good. That is a very nice way to automate the logistic part of your base. So this is also slowly being built. Well, you're not all working. Oh, flue gas can't keep up. So let's just solve that quickly. But let's try and solve it. So that one and that one. And this one is fine. Well, it's not fine because we don't have enough barrels in our system to deliver enough. But that is slowly being built in here, hopefully. Ooh, that's a lot of barrels. We have the empty barrels. It's just a lack of robots transporting things around. But that will get solved now. So that'll work. That's fine. We'll leave it. That was the syngas production solved. Away with you. That will give us a look at syngas. How much better did it get? Not much, but it's much cheaper, and it will start to increase as soon as we start to consume the flue gas. That's empty, you can go away. You are also empty, you can go away. We have the quartz, we have copper, iron, nickel ore. That's a lot of nickel ore, that's fine. Gravel, oh, we need to take care of the gravel as well. What can we do with gravel? You're used for filtration media. You can always make that. Next slide, tool, asphalt, sand. And you're not really, oh, you're not used for anything at all. The filtration media is probably used for quite a few things. Oh, that is actually not bad. That's fine. Anyway, we're doing a ton of things just to get to primers. But yeah, it's because of this that was holding back everything. But still, again, that's still the syngas that's holding it back. But do we have a surplus of them? Not yet. But syngas is being produced, so hopefully in just a little while this will start to solve itself. Because these just need to get done. Oh, it looks so good. Blue gas, natural gas, fine. That is fine. So more of these cells is pretty much all we need. So how's it looking up here? It is consuming all the way down. Outputting syngas at the bottom. We should probably do a double of this one. Might actually be necessary to do at some point. This getting syngas out as a byproduct from doing all of this. Working. Why are you not working? Strange. It should be. Oh, it is. It's just very slow. That's fine. That is consuming a lot of our things to make sulfur, among other things. Look at that. That is fine-ish. And seaweed is once again. That's fine. It's just a lack of robots. Yeah, just a lack of robots. We already added more than 200 to the network since I set up my new little system. So that will serve us very well going forward. So now's the primers. We've made it yet. Yeah, we have 84 primers, so that's fine. Microfiber, fiber, and that we can easily set up. We have both things already made. And formamid, however you pronounce that, is also something we can quite easily set up. That should give us at least a good alien samples. So time to set up those two and get this one done. That's water. So where should we set up? We have the primer over here. I kind of want to set the other two up nearby, just to have it close to each other. I think that would be the best place to do it. So let's go down this way. Past all animals. That is working as fast as they can. They're building up. Manure is also fine. So let's see over here. And robots are just at the 50 mark. Perfect. So there, there, and there. Do we need a local radar? We most definitely do. And away with not the power poles, with the trees. So to set up those two, old machine, what is microfiber used for? Mostly for the good alien samples. That is used for pi science, which is used for oh so many things. So we might as well just set up a nice big production here. So pulp mill. Do we have any setup in the base? We do. Good. That means we'll just get the rest delivered as needed. It's fine. So pulp mill, there we go. Let's see. you will make microfibers. Just normal production in. Quite simply, we don't need to do much more than that. So just a normal chest will be fine. Right there, an active provider. But I want to get it in a chest at the top as well, as we normally do. So don't we have a setup over here that we can use? This is a bit bigger, but in theory, we could maybe actually take this setup. Let me try and take you. You're the same size? You are. That's actually very nice. I'll just need to place you, let's say, right here. And remove that one, and the chest. So then we have a nice setup to work from. There, here, and there, and there. So, with this setup, here and here, saying you'll make microfibers for me. You go into a little red chest, let's say, right here. And go that way. And limit you to 500. Good. So that one is solved. That one is going to produce what we need as soon as we do that one. Please do you. And then we'll just take this one and do it there. And can we then do this one? Just one more. Good. That should be all the microfibers we need for the foreseeable future. And it will slowly get built because we are making it in the mall. Good. 500 chest. So that is microfibers. Then we just need the format, which is just in a fluidized bed reactor. Just set up these two. And since we have both already being produced in the base, it should be a somewhat simple procedure. So 2 fluids in, 1 fluid out. One, 2, 3, there and there. And take it into the fluidized one. Make a few so we have some to use. Let's see, how do you look? I need you to make that one. Again, such a weird way of inputting things. But it's fine. So we can input it here and here. I'll take these two so we can hook them up a bit closer. We can't even do that. They're probably going to complain if we do that, won't they? They won't. That's very good. So we could, in theory, do this. Will that do what I want it to do? That is the entire question, because I do it here and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So that is the output, that's the inputs, and then we have inputs back here as well. 1, 1. You'll be carbon. Carbon dioxide out, going into these. Then you'll be ammonia. Going out into that one. And you'll be the format. Getting barreled over here. So start you like this.